What's up, everybody? Unsportsmanlike Conduct, Gabb Bree. We're here. I didn't think I was going to make it here for this, but somehow I figured it out, and now we're ready to go.
She's here.
I'm here. Bree, last week before we left, we said one of us is going to be really upset by next Tuesday, and it's me. It's so me. I'm just not having a good time.
I will say the odds were not in my favor, and we're in a good spot right now. So,
I'm happy for you.
Good is relative. There's been a little Porzingis news in the last 5 minutes. Which
what is it, good news or bad news? I have it again.
I'm not totally sure. I'm gonna say it's not terrible news.
Okay, I like not terrible because it's better than being the worst.
Shams just tweeted out that he is going to be out for Game 5, which,
okay, that's fine.
We figured. And then Woj tweeted out, Porzingis is expected to miss a minimum of several games with a right soleus strain, which is the main calf muscle.
Okay.
So minimum of several. Thank you. What am I supposed to do with that? Is that
minimum of several? Is that
3?
2?
Is that 5? 9, 7?
It's at least 2.
What are we looking at here? And then thankfully everyone else who is as confused as I am by that phrasing looked it up, and now it's gonna be 1 to 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So
well, I mean that's not great by any means.
Not great.
No, not great at all. But I mean, definitely could be
horrible.
Worse.
Not horrible, right? I mean, he could be done for the rest of the run, which would suck.
Could be.
Knock on wood. That's it doesn't trend that way. And I feel 1 to 3 is best case scenario, which looking at the calendar would put that right around Eastern Conference Finals time. So I mean, not a death sentence, but
certainly could
concerning.
Be better.
Concerning.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, what a good weekend for me.
Yeah,
Stunned.
definitely a good weekend for you.
I'm absolutely stunned. You want to start with just a little draft recap, and then we can do NBA?
Yeah, we can do whatever you think would be the most fun and not stressful to talk about.
Stress, we'll get to that later. Let's do draft. Caleb Williams obviously went number one. Surprise, surprise. They still took the full time to make the pick and everything.
You had to give him the full effect. Come on.
Yeah.
You got to play that up.
Goodell probably told them, everybody knows what you're going to do. We still need you
play it up. We have a time schedule. The commercials are here, and here. You can't do that. So
yeah, make it dramatic. Yeah. Commanders got Jaden Daniels, which also was pretty much dead set on happening.
Yep.
Patriots.
Patriots.
May. It's Drake May time.
Are you excited? What was your initial reaction to that?
I'm not excited.
Okay.
I feel that's a little too much. I'm pleased.
Indifferent?
Okay. The pick. I was indifferent, and now I'm kind of talking myself into it.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I talked myself out of it.
Yeah. I saw a lot
it's
of people
it's literally only because he's giving Mac Jones variant. And if he didn't go number 10, I probably would have felt a little better. I'm not superstitious or anything for things like this, but it just doesn't feel like pick a different number, man.
I know.
A different one.
I know. Well, the good news is if you have a Mac Jones jersey, you can just do the duct tape thing.
Duct tape that thing up. Head to the game.
You know what teams should do? They should allow you to just swap out nameplates.
They do that. You can do
they?
That. Yeah.
I know they let you swap out the full jersey itself.
No, you can do nameplates. I know that because we've seen a lot of those here. So.
Yeah, that's true. I guess if anybody.
Yeah, you can do, and there's companies too that just do nameplates that you can get that switched.
Yeah.
So you can fix that. Yeah.
Not that I am concerned about it for myself because I did not purchase a Mac Jones jersey.
Right.
Just thinking out loud on the topic. But yeah, I'm happy that they didn't trade back more than anything.
Yeah, that would have been a bummer, and that would have been very fun.
Oh, I would have been pissed.
Yeah.
I would have been pissed.
Pissed like Kirk Cousins pissed?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe that they did that. But it came out that, you know, the Vikings did call about that 3rd overall pick, and they offered 11 and, you know, mid-rounders and whatever, and they wanted 3 and mid-rounders in return. I don't know why they thought that it was like a good proposal, because for that, you know, level of the pick, it just wasn't. But I'm glad they didn't do it. I'm really happy with the way the draft shook out for them. So all things are good over here in Patriot land as of this present moment. But Michael Penix at that high, I'm stunned. Still can't get over it.
I'm sorry. Can we talk about one thing really quick that just happened? Now happened.
What happened?
Mike Trout needs knee surgery. Like what, man?
It's like clockwork. It's
10 home runs later, and we got to get knee surgery?
Christ.
Oh my God. He was well on his way to almost be MVP too. He was doing it. What?
It truly is like you can predict it when it's going to happen. It sucks.
I mean, at least he'll get to go to Eagles training camp now.
How long is he? Is he like done?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of. It just says knee surgery. I don't know what that means, and that sucks. Man, that sucks.
Somebody just replied to my thing and said, "Nose rings are still a thing."
How about we just like mind our business?
If you don't want one, don't get one.
Or maybe just,
you know,
don't comment.
Shut up. He's a Cowboys fan though, so it checks out.
Yep, that'll do it. That one will do it. They're a pretty unhappy bunch right now, because we can get to that too. But
back to Michael Penix. If I'm Kirk Cousins in this situation, I'm thinking like, because they called him and everything, and he's like, "Yeah, go for it," in his little golly, whatever the hell he said, because he doesn't swear.
Yeah.
You're paying me how much money? And he's probably like not the loser in this situation, because he is getting a shit ton guaranteed. But like, is this a contingency plan if the Achilles doesn't heal
I feel
properly?
like he's going to be fine. He's doing real medical research, unlike the other Achilles.
Look at these two dummies in the chat. They're having a little convo. Yeah, also Penix is old. I feel like we forget that.
Oh, he's because everyone's like, oh, once Kirk is out of the Falcons, he's going to take over. Michael Penix is going to be like 45.
27, but close.
Same thing. That's literally the same thing. 27-year-old rookie. I've seen that before. The Browns drafted Brandon Whedon at 28, and did that work? No, that didn't work.
I'm 27. Sometimes I feel 45. So
I feel like I'm 45 every day. So like when he gets to be this age, I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do, because
oh shit,
27-year-old rookie. I mean, come on, it was crazy.
It's crazy. I will say I took over. I was made co-owner of Rob's longtime dynasty team.
Okay.
And we have our draft going on right now.
And you're gonna get Caleb Williams.
No.
Okay, well,
we're in full rebuild mode, and I feel like that's why I got brought in. You got to bring in the big guns when we're
because he's over here clueless, running around, not knowing what to do.
Listen, not to brag, back-to-back fantasy championships, coming off an undefeated season.
Rob, you got to step it up.
All-time, scoring records and whatnot. Pretty good at this shit. So, we took Michael Penix in the second round because quarterback room's not great.
I don't think he's gonna play.
Yeah, but it's a dynasty team, so like,
just in case,
have him for a while.
Okay.
If it doesn't, if it's not immediate, that's fine.
Okay,
couple years, while I don't know, Joe Burrow kind of falls off, because that's who the quarterback is right now.
Okay,
Joe Burrow falls off a little bit. Maybe Michael Penix can come in at that time. So plan for the future. But hold on, here we go. Trout surgery not expected to be season ending. David said.
What kind of knee? Like, you can't. I'm sorry, you cannot just tweet Mike Trout knee surgery. You need to tell us more.
All right, Jeffrey.
There's levels. There's levels to this.
Help me out, pal. Let's see what he says.
Levels
okay,
to knee surgery.
Alden Gonzalez. Mike Trout needs surgery on his knee. Sources tell me and Jeff Passan. The extent is not known, but a source said it's not expected to be season ending. Okay. What is with these reporters and being vague today?
Just tell us
all the information.
Don't tell us he's getting knee surgery unless you tell me what kind of knee surgery. Like, is he just going to get a little, like, scrape in there to get the gunk out? Are we reconstructing some ligaments? Like, I need to know.
I need everything. If you're not going to give me all of the information, don't tell me anything at all. Because what does that do for me? What does a minimum of several games, what does that do for me? That provides nothing.
Nothing.
Anyway. Get the gunk out. Yeah, that was a good
one. Know. But isn't that what they do? They did that to Evan Mobley's knee. I don't know what they're getting out of there, but there's
like scar tissue.
I don't know. They're getting something out, or when they get like the shots in there for the knees. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you. Yeah. See, even the Angels, speaking of Mike Trout, caught up Cole Tucker, and he got a couple hits. So maybe Mike Trout, the team will get it done without you. It's not going to happen. Pack it up. The Angels are done. Not like they had a chance to begin with, but like it's over.
This is so funny. Gunk is a medical term. Yeah, that's what we're calling it now. You need your cartilage cleared out.
I don't know what it is. I just know when they have to go in there and scrape some stuff out, and then they're out for like gunk. 6 weeks. The knee gunk. I don't know. As
a knee surgery survivor, I am now
torn meniscus. That's not knee gunk. Oh my god. Oh, so that's season ending. I mean, it's 100. We have 162 games here, guys. I know that's a long time, but like, I don't feel like the knee is going to be sufficient by the time.
Didn't Cat just have a torn meniscus and he came back? He missed it. Like,
I don't know. I don't understand any of it anymore. He'll be back in a few months.
Cool.
Well, he's not gonna. If at that point he might as well just not, because it's gonna be like end of August, and they're going to be how many games out of first place? 20, 25?
Typical Mike Trout.
I don't know.
Season. Basically what I can take from this conversation is you and I are not medical experts.
No,
that's the bones of it.
No. I could have went to med school. Could have went to optometry school. That was my direction. And then I found out I don't like blood and I don't want to touch people. So we gave that up.
Tough.
Gave that one up real fast.
Tough to do. Oh, yeah. I was right. Okay, so Karl Anthony Towns and Embiid had meniscus surgeries, and they missed, what, like 2 months? 2.5 months? So, yeah, but then to your point, like at that point, why come back? What's the point?
Go to the Eagles games. Go to the training camp. Hype up the crowd. Enjoy your summer.
Ugh, man.
And leave the Angels. Just leave.
It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
What a waste. I'm tired of people being loyal.
Right. Okay. So in that regard, like, he's somebody I don't feel bad for in terms of like never winning anything. Because you're staying with a team that just sucks.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Jack is begging to ask you this question. Is LeBron James a Warrior next season?
No! Leave him alone. He might be. I don't know. He might be. LeBron James might. I'll tell you what, he's not. He's not a Laker. He's out of there.
No.
I'm out of there immediately. I were LeBron James in that situation, I'm leaving. Bags are packed. I'm out the door. See you, coach. Thank you, Anthony Davis, for being there half of the games. Imagine being 40 years old and having to do all of that.
He might as well pack Darvin Ham's bags himself too. Like,
I mean, I would like to see LeBron and Curry. I know we're like 10 years past the prime of that, but I still think it would be really awesome to see. Just as like a basketball fan, I think that'd be fun.
Optometry is eyes. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's clear that up real quick.
Yeah.
Woj said, here we go. Thank you. Okay. You guys are chock full of information today. We appreciate this. We've had busy days. Woj said that he's supposed to sign an extension, opt out, and then re-sign.
Maybe you should ask again. Maybe we should ask again. Maybe
LeBron
he
needs to
shouldn't
bring
do it.
Bronny to Cleveland. LeBron going back to South Beach to play with Jimmy Butler.
Not that one. See, out of all the things that we've said so far, that one can't do it. That one's not gonna do any good for me. Back to Cleveland, sure. Come on. I mean, it can't get any worse than it is
Round
right
3,
now.
third time's a charm, you know?
Just retirement tour. Just be here.
Yeah.
Get the gifts. Right off into the sunset. Take Bronny with you. I really don't care, Cavs. Just draft him. Get it done. And I will feel better. I don't even care if the team's bad. I will just feel better.
Now
that's a lot.
I want nothing good to happen to the Miami Heat for the rest of my lifetime. So I'm out on the LeBron James back to Miami thing as well. So Cleveland I'm down for, truthfully.
You. Okay, thank you.
If you want like storybook ending, whether it ends in a championship or not.
Yeah, I don't think it will, but it just would make me feel better.
Yeah, just come back to where it all started.
It's like, you know, like with Tom Brady, that's all you know. Those are the only happy times that you have had.
LeBron to Denver.
Go to
Can't beat him, join him.
Nope, he's not doing that one. He's not doing that one.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
I would never watch another game.
LeBron and the Joker.
No,
that would be disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. Disgusting. There we go. Not doing it.
Yeah, 1-day contract. That's
fine.
Naturally, but
something.
Perfect world. It's a 1-season contract.
Perfect world, 1-season contract. Win every single game. Win a championship. Win the in-season tournament. My life is better. And then I will never complain about anything ever again, sports related. Ever. Had to put that one in there.
It's a long time.
Well, we'll complain about other things, just not sports. That's my thing. Like,
always down to complain about stuff.
Also, like the people, I'm gonna just do a hate rant for a second. If you're a Cleveland fan, if you're a fan of Cleveland sports, and you hate LeBron, just know that you deserve every bad thing that's ever happened to you as a Cleveland sports fan. Which, guess what? That's a lot. You deserve it. The only one redeeming day that you've ever had in your sports fandom, and you're going to hate the man that gave it to you? Nah, that's not cool.
That's how I feel about the Boston fans that hate Tom Brady. Like,
how could you, like,
what is your deal? What is your deal?
How could you hate Tom Brady? He gave you everything.
Everything.
And more.
Everything. Without him, we're back in the era of local blackouts for the Patriots. Like, no. Shut up. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous to me. Out of all the people that have come through those cities' sports teams, those are the two that you're going to hate.
They hate the best ones. They hate the best ones every single time. Like, how could you sit here and watch either of them play at the greatest level that they did at the age of 50 years old out there, basically going onto the field in court with a walker, winning championships, and you guys are still going to complain? You guys are still going to complain? Like, that is crazy to me. That is crazy.
People are just ridiculous.
That's a topic that'll get me fired up.
Yeah, I feel that. I could do a whole show on that.
Mm-hmm.
Trent says OKC is winning the finals.
I mean, that'd be cool. Didn't SGA just have his baby? Not like he gave birth, but you know what I mean.
That would be impressive.
The baby is here. So
it arrived. Yeah.
Dad strength.
Dad strength. That's a big thing on this show. You can't deny it.
Dad strength. Here we go.
I'm really down to see a Western Conference final of OKC and Denver.
I don't think that's going to be what we're seeing, though.
How does it shake out? They don't play each other next. No way.
Because I'm going to see some Anthony Edwards time.
Ooh.
Right?
That's
crazy.
He's been going
crazy.
On the other side of that, Phoenix Suns. What are we doing? Is it time to blow it up? Are we done?
Well, I don't know if it's blow it up. Maybe they should just add some more. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Like depth pieces?
Yeah, because they don't like Booker's going to score 40 points, 50 points, KD 40 points, and then no one else scores, and then that's it. Yeah.
Can't afford to blow it up. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you just got to find some pieces that are going to contribute in some kind of way, I guess.
Follow-up question to that. KD.
What about him?
Does he want to stay?
Like,
is he going to force his way out?
Cares at this point. I don't think he cares.
He's got to care a little bit.
No.
Like, I know he does the whole, I don't give a shit, I'll be on Twitter, blah, blah, blah. Like, I know. But, like, this has to bother him a little bit.
I guess, maybe. But I really don't think he cares. I think he did what he needed to do. He's had a great career. He's a great basketball player, and he's just having fun. I don't know if he's having fun. I don't think he's going to retire.
He's like deceptively old.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to retire.
Let's just take a look. Just for
like 35?
Just for information. He is 35, going to be 36 in December.
He's got a few more.
Every time I look at him, he's like Keanu Reeves to me. Every time I look at him, I'm like, you're 29.
Yeah.
You've been 29 this whole time.
Yeah, 35. That was the issue. The Bradley Beal part was the issue.
Yeah. Man, remember when Celtics fans said they would trade Jaylen Brown for Bradley Beal?
That was dumb. Morons. They said that? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people said it.
Don't
because him and Tatum, because Beal and Tatum are best friends, and you got to bring them into play together. They'll have such good chemistry, whatever. Like, if the Celtics did that, furious. I would be absolutely furious. Getting beat like that, though, what Minnesota did to them, I don't know.
It was demoralizing. I don't know if you can recover from that. Like Anthony Edwards doing what he did in front of families, kids were there. There were kids in the crowd, and he just kept on going. Did you see the clip of him after the game when he was talking to Rudy Gobert? He's like, I tried to make eye contact with you so you would do it with me, but you just wouldn't look this way.
He's a sicko.
He's crazy. Also, I don't know if I should say this out loud. I don't know if I should say this.
Do it.
No, because everyone's going to yell at me.
We're all friends here.
I think I'm a Rudy Gobert fan now.
No!
See, exactly. I don't know. Like, he was just, I kind of feel a little bad for him. Is he annoying? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very annoying. But I think that he gets a little too much hate, and he's a really good basketball player. You guys can't say that he's not a good basketball player. He's really good.
He is.
He's really good.
He's not, I wouldn't say really good. He's good.
No, he's really good.
Defensively, we talked about this, last week or the week before?
Yeah.
There's a reason why he's always in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. But
because he's so good.
He gave us all COVID. Trent's right. He's the reason why
he did give us COVID. He did give us COVID. But you guys can't deny that he's a good basketball player, and they're getting it done.
He's dirty as hell, though.
Aren't they all?
Like, not to that extent. Like, if he did what Bam Adebayo did last night, it would be like, oh, there he goes again, Rudy Gobert. This isn't surprising. Because, that's just how he is.
I'm not saying that
I'll support you.
I'm a fan of him, but I just think that
you might be.
He's winning me over a little bit.
You might be. I don't know. Gobert going to be 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, which is
that's just because they won't give it to Wemby.
Can you believe, since we're talking about NBA awards, can you believe that there are no Celtics in the Player Awards finalists?
Well, who? Oh, in the finalists. I was going to say, who do you think would have won something?
I think for sure Al Horford should at least be 6th Man of the Year finalist. At least.
Well, I think that Karis LeVert should have got a 6th Man of the Year. A vote from someone, not even our local media.
It's just so crazy to me. Like, best team in the league the entire season, start to finish, and nothing. I mean, Brad Stevens won GM of the year or executive of the year today, but that's it. Which I don't disagree with because the Porzingis thing, the Drew Holiday thing, like totally deserved. Just crazy to me. Celtics are terrible. Q, shut up.
He's just like the biggest hater to ever.
God. Did you see, speaking of the Celtics, did you see the Bam Adebayo thing last night?
No,
okay.
I didn't see it.
More than anything, I'm pissed at Stan Van Gundy.
I saw the tweets. Everyone was like really upset with everything that I was saying, but I didn't watch the game.
I'll give you the rundown. Okay. Derek White gets fouled. Play stops.
Mm-hmm.
Tatum has the ball, top of the 3-point arc, and he just gets a shot up. Like every player in the NBA does when play stops. They just get shots up. And yeah, other players sometimes go to block them, sometimes pop them out of the net.
Yeah, I feel like they always do that.
Like normal behaviors all around. Bam Adebayo does that, but he gets in the landing space of Tatum. Tatum steps on his foot, rolls his ankle, is down. Sucks because stupid, didn't need to happen, but like not out of the norm in that situation for a shooter to do that. Where Van Gundy comes in is he immediately goes, oh, well, that shouldn't be a foul. Why did Tatum have to do that? He's got no right. What's Bam supposed to do? Just let him get the shot off? And everybody's like, what? What are you talking? First of all, my biggest thing was landing space is a foul. If you get in somebody's landing space when they're taking a jump shot and they land on you, that's a foul on you. So why in this situation wouldn't it be some sort of a penalty? To blame Tatum while he's down holding his ankle is crazy to me when you're supposed to be a color commentator who's not like biased, which he clearly is. And then he even admitted, he goes, I'm biased because I haven't liked the Celtics approach. He either said this game or this series, which is wild to me because
what does that mean?
Except for the one game that the Miami Heat shot at a historical rate, the Celtics have blown them out. Double-digit victories every time. What's not to like? Like, I'm confused. But for him to like say all of that, say that was Tatum's fault, like, what? What are we doing? Play was over. I know the play was over, but like you still can't. Landing space is a thing. It's a thing. You can't do that. There's no reason.
Well, at least you're able to watch your team play.
Yeah, is that
on like national television where everyone can watch it and it's not blacked out for the playoffs? Yeah, it's still a thing. Cleveland Cavaliers are playing on Bally Sports at 8 p.m. Yeah, I'm so excited. Like, what the? You're telling me you can't get us on a national network, NBA TV, because you can't watch NBA TV here because it's going to be blackout restriction.
Yeah.
Also, like, people that live in, like, Columbus or, like, different parts of Ohio, they were trying to watch the last one, and Bally in that area had on the damn Reds game. So, like...
That's so...
Right.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do, hypothetically, in this scenario? I'm a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, living out in Los Angeles. I don't get Bally. But what if I don't get NBA TV? I can't watch them at all? They're not on TNT. They're not on TBS.
No, it's on NBA TV, yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, so stupid. I think the Thunder were on NBA TV also.
I saw Bucks Pacers the other night, I think was on there.
They had a game start at 5 p.m. That was crazy too.
Yeah. That's dumb. I mean,
they want you to pay hundreds of dollars for League Pass. Yeah, but if I bought League Pass, am I able to watch it here? Probably not.
No, you would get blacked out for sure. For sure. Bree, are you concerned about Porzingis? We talked about this a little bit earlier. Yes, I'm concerned, but I'm not like complete full panic mode. I think this prognosis is about as positive as it can be because it looked bad last night. my dad texted me and said, did he just pop his Achilles? And I was like, God, don't put that
like
in
that.
the universe. Don't do that. So all things considered, not super concerned, but like a little bit. I'll go like 40%, 35% concerned.
You know who's concerning though? 2 injured men, the Bucks. I mean, like, what the heck? I had no doubt in my mind that team like wasn't gonna be able to compete in the playoffs, and now this is what we're getting.
Yeah.
All right.
Shitty because like Dame had his whole "this is what you brought me here for" thing, and then now 2 games later,
can't even play, which sucks because like that's not fun for us to watch.
Giannis is supposed to be back earlier than they thought, though.
When is that? After they get eliminated?
I don't know.
Because they have one more chance.
Minimum of several games. I don't know. I have no idea anymore.
All I know is that I've said it before. I'll say it again, and I'm gonna forever say it. Jimmy Haslam became a part owner of that team. Sucked ever since.
It's like a curse.
It's the Jimmy Haslam curse. Unless he owns the soccer team, unless you're soccer, might as well pack it up. Not gonna be good for you. Remind me to come back to Jimmy Haslam at the end because I have another thing I want to say.
Yeah, I will try my best. Is there any other NBA?
I mean, I'm just avoiding talking about the Cavs at this point. I'm just like don't want to talk about them because they're like really embarrassing and just not playing well. I'm gonna have to hear that song again, and I'm gonna hear the song again, and then it's just gonna keep playing, and it's gonna ruin my life. I should have never hyped up the Magic.
Oh, the Knicks.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Knicks.
We do have to talk about
that.
The Knicks. Yeah, it's funny how we talk shit about Jalen Brunson and then he goes off.
Goes off. Yeah. Well, he was having some playoff stinkers, but now
he was.
He did it.
And then it came out that Embiid is like he has
Bell's
palsy. Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
That's why I was twitching like
half
that.
Of his face is like paralyzed. I don't know. My biggest takeaway from the Sixers-Knicks series,
really great games.
I like Josh Hart a lot.
See, I don't know if I like Josh Hart.
A lot.
I don't think I do, just because I think I would like Josh Hart if they didn't beat the Cavs last year.
Yeah, that's fair.
And now he just is like on my nerves.
I'm afraid that it's going to come back to bite me saying this. But yeah, I really like him.
He's very funny. They have a good podcast.
With who?
Him and Brunson. They have a podcast. It's pretty.
I really like Jalen Brunson, to be honest with you.
No, if you watch the podcast, you'll think he's pretty funny.
Austin Matthews officially out tonight. Thank you, guys. I had a feeling that was going to be the case, but for it to be official.
See, every time I see you,
he's got food poisoning.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful.
Their last game was Saturday, and he left in the third period.
No, I believe that. I believe that
still bothering him.
I believe that 100%. Like he is probably. I had food poisoning.
Ago, right?
Yeah, I had food poisoning a couple months ago, and I did not think I was gonna make it. I was fighting for my life for like 4 days. I was crying. I couldn't eat anything. Tried to drink water. That wasn't working. It was some of the most miserable days I've ever had.
Damn.
It was bad. So I believe that. Like
Toronto might be cooked now.
Probably weak. He probably lost like 10 pounds.
The Leafs have all been like bitching at each other too.
Ooh, about what?
Not playing well.
Sucks. It sucks.
Like, just not. It's been. I truthfully thought this. I had the Bruins in 6. Thought for sure it was going to go to 7 games, just because, like I said last week, that's how these series go. The Bruins should close this out tonight. They should do it. I'll genuinely be pissed if they don't.
I feel like I say this every time I talk about hockey, but every time I see things about hockey trending, it's always really awful. And it just keeps pushing me further and further away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. sick. Like, there's just no...
Yeah.
There's no excuse for it. There's no reason for it.
Like,
not surprising.
Things, I was like, what the...
Not surprising where it came from. But...
Yeah, I just feel like every time I'm on Twitter and I see something hockey, I'm like, oh, I don't actually want to see that. Yeah,
like,
not good.
Hockey culture is disgusting. There's a reason why, like, the women hockey fans are like, it's really tough to be a fan of this sport because ABC happens, and everybody's like, oh, well, you just need to not be so sensitive. Take it. Like, what about that is a joke?
I didn't laugh.
I certainly didn't laugh.
I don't think a lot of people did.
No. Man or woman. Like, a lot of people did not find that funny.
If you laughed, you need to be on a watch list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FBI, lock them up.
On the phone.
Sickos.
Gotcha.
That's
my hockey. That's my hockey take for the day.
That's pretty much all. If you're not familiar with hockey, that's pretty much what you need to know. Culture sucks. It's disgusting. I mean, there's really not much to talk about NHL playoffs wise. There's only really one good series right now, and that's Vegas and Dallas. Everything else is either done. Carolina and New York, that's done. Or no, 3-1. New York and Washington, that's done. Rangers swept the Caps, which had it coming. They had a negative 34 goal differential, which is like the worst of any playoff team ever going into the playoffs, it makes sense. And then Florida Panthers are at it again, which would be who the Bruins would play next, provided they make it out of this round, which scares me a lot based off of last year's history, but I don't know.
See, another game we didn't talk about.
Clippers Mavs. I have nothing to say about this series. I've tried to watch it, and I'm just like,
I got something to say. One, go Clippers.
Go Clips.
Two, you watched Kyrie. I watched Kyrie. That was crazy. Going crazy. Better than Luka.
Good crazy or bad crazy?
Good crazy, not the bad crazy.
I feel like we need to.
Yeah. Sorry. He was scoring a lot of points. Doing
Good
a lot
crazy.
lot of, And then it made me a little emotional.
I saw the clip of, I think it was Terrence Mann telling that dude to like stop staring at the bench, and he just wouldn't move. Just straight up would not move. I love that. I love that energy.
My favorite clip from the playoffs so far is the one of LeBron last night. Did you see it?
I didn't watch that game last night.
Okay, well, basically what happened was he was like, okay, you're gonna be mad about the first part, but let me get to the second part.
Okay.
He thought like something should have been a foul. He's like talking to the ref.
LeBron?
Okay, here we go. So
Sorry,
he was talking to the ref. He just walks away, and some lady that's sitting courtside is like screaming at him, like doing like a little crying face, and just like screaming at him. And he like looks at her and goes like this, like leans towards her, and she starts freaking out. And I'm like, lady, like, why you are on TV acting like that? One, that's pretty embarrassing.
What did she think was gonna happen?
Yeah, why are you doing that? You're paying all that money to do that. Like, you look like a loser. Like, could you imagine sitting courtside pointing at someone like that, screaming like that?
If that was Rihanna, she would have.
Oh, yeah, she would have fought her.
She would have.
It was pretty funny though. So it was like, it's pretty good.
That's wild. I feel like this may be a really hot take, but I don't think it is. If you're gonna sit courtside or in that area where like you will have the opportunity to interact with players, you need to be vetted.
Yeah, like, or just like shut up.
If you're gonna do some crazy out of pocket shit, like you shouldn't be allowed to sit there. There's no reason for you to get in the face of a player, throw something at the player, whatever, anywhere. But like, especially if you're sitting right there where like you're in physical proximity, that's crazy.
Be a little respectful.
Just be a normal human. That's
like,
all.
I know people say this. Like, I literally know they say this, and I'm just like, oh, like I'm tired of hearing them saying this. But like, he's literally at his job. Why are you doing that? You can boo, you can do stuff, but like, you don't need to be like in his face screaming. Just like,
what if someone came to your job and got in your face and was talking crap to you.
Nope, wouldn't make it through the day.
No, you would hate it.
And then she'd try to sue them. For sure. It was crazy.
Crazy.
Oh God. Not the glizzies.
Yeah, what's up? What's up with the glizzies? I've seen what was that at that pretzel? What was on that pretzel?
Oh, that pretzel was so good. It had like ranch.
The green stuff?
It was ranch seasoning.
Oh, why was it green?
I don't know, but it tasted delicious.
Cool.
It was really good. You guys don't know about ballpark mustard, though. Let's give it the program. Let's get it going. Best mustard in the world. Bree, it's not for you.
Not for me.
No. But if you like mustard, you need to try Bertman's ballpark mustard.
Yeah, not a mustard gal.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I went through the replies of your tweet asking, like, what do you guys put on hot dogs?
I did.
And I saw a lot of people stand in solidarity with me.
With ketchup?
Straight ketchup.
Yuck. That's why I didn't want to scroll.
Saw a lot of people say, like, you know, onions and relish or blah, 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 chili, all the works. And then our dear friend Jack said nothing.
You can't do
just a straight hot dog.
No.
Straight hot dog.
No.
Psychopath behavior. You need to put something on there. That's crazy. Just the thought of like just a plain hot dog makes my skin crawl.
This
like
is
that, like a plain burger.
No.
Like,
yuck.
No. With nothing on it, not anything at all. Scares me.
This comment makes me laugh because I remember a tweet that was so funny. They got rid of Dollar Dog Night in Philly, which I'm sorry that happened to you because that sucks to have that privilege taken away from you guys.
Yeah.
But I did see some of the clips of people at Dollar Dog Night and they were going wild.
It scares me. People are weird when it comes to hot dogs.
Dollar Dog Night, it gets a little rowdy.
What are they doing? Like fighting for?
At one point last year, we had a Dollar Dog Night and they ran out of buns and they were just handing out the hot dogs.
Just handing out dogs?
Yeah, and foil, and people were buying it because they were all drunk because it was it's dollar dogs and $2 Miller Lights.
Just straight up, just handing out wieners. That's it.
Yeah, they were handing out wieners and people were buying them.
There's a joke even further there. Yeah. I'm not gonna do it.
Yep.
But
Now let's go to this one. The Twins. You know how you have like home run celebrations and all that stuff. Now they have a sausage in their dugout. Like it's a nasty. It's like the inside of it is like steaming up because it's been so old. Throw that shit away. Stop being repulsive, and just maybe stop. Get rid of the sausage. They have a home run sausage. I don't even know what it does. I don't even know what they do with it, but it's just sitting in the dugout.
No, I'm not.
And it's like really large and scary.
I don't want to know what they do with it.
It's really, really large and scary, and I don't like it, and it needs to be tossed in the trash along with everything about that team.
I'm trying so hard to keep it together.
You have to, like,
there's a lot of that's what she says in this conversation, and I am not a strong woman to let these all slide.
I have to show you. Twins sausage. God. It's scary. Ew, I want the picture of it. It's like, okay, I'm sending it to you now. And I want you to look at that thing. It is like it's unnecessarily large. That's what I'm saying. Do you see it? Like this is okay, guys. I need you all to have a visual. This is what it's like. Okay, imagine this, but has been sitting out in the sun in a dugout with sweaty, disgusting men that play for the Minnesota Twins for days, just sitting there in the dugout. They got to get rid of that thing. Exactly. Like it's gross. It's got to go. And guess what? Ever since they had that damn sausage, they've won 8 games in a row. So someone needs to burn it. Like literally light that thing on fire and get it out of the dugout. My God. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done, guys. That's all I got to say about the Twin sausage.
My God. I never want to hear the word sausage ever again after this conversation. Never in my life.
Yuck.
Oh, shit. All right, hard pivot. Moving on.
We're done with that.
I can't have that conversation anymore. Do we have to play a game? What?
We do have a game. Do we have anything else? Actually, do we have anything else about the draft that you want to talk about?
I don't know, probably, but I can't think of anything now.
It was fun. That's all I got. It was fun. I didn't get my questions. Did you get your questions?
No, I don't think so. I haven't looked. I might have. I think you're the one that's asking me though.
Oh, I don't have them. Let me look through here.
Let's see.
Oh, I got him. We got him. Okay. We're good. Yeah. Okay. I'm just asking them to you.
Yeah, so let's introduce a little bit. Kentucky Derby is this weekend, and like last year, it is a big thing for FanDuel, official sportsbook of the Kentucky Derby. So we're gonna play a game. Last year we did horse name or nickname, and if you guys have been around for that long, you remember how that one went.
We tried our best.
We did try our best. That doesn't mean it was good though. This year we are doing something in the same ballpark. New idea though, yay or nay, where I'm assuming this is trivia. Gabb's gonna ask me some questions, and if I think it's true, I say yay. If I think it's false, I say nay.
Nay. Yeah.
Like nay, like a horse. Like you see where we're going with this.
You
So
guys got it.
And this is all Kentucky Derby trivia. Am I right in that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit. Okay. All right, let's do it.
Okay. The Kentucky Derby is the longest running sporting event in the U.S.
The 150th this weekend. I'm going to say yay.
Yay is correct. The Derby first ran in 1875, way before the first World Series in 1903 and before the first Super Bowl in 1967 because we don't count championships.
True. Okay. All right. That I actually did know that, I think. Okay. Let's move on.
The Kentucky Derby trophy weighs more than the Stanley Cup.
Nay.
Correct. Woo, look at you go. 2 in a row.
I was like, there's no way. The Stanley Cup is huge. Yeah,
I don't even know
impossible.
I don't even know what the Derby trophy looks like. I'm going to have to look that up.
I feel like it's just like a standard like gold trophy on like the wooden base. And then they give the horse like the roses and stuff. I don't know.
I know there's roses. There's roses. Okay. Yeah. There have been more Triple Crown winners in horse racing than in baseball.
I don't know. I'm going to say yay because I made a video about this last year, and now of all the useless things I keep in my brain, this one is not one of them. I don't know. I'm gonna say yay.
We're gonna go with yay, and yay is correct because 13 horses have won the Triple Crown. Only 12 baseball players.
How many horses?
13.
13. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Wow, I'm batting 100 right now.
Yeah, and we're gonna keep it going. Okay, the Kentucky Derby is longer than 20 football fields.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yay or nay?
20 football fields? Okay, let's just think about that for a second. No, I'm gonna say nay. There's no way.
Okay, well the answer is try again. It's
really?
Yay, because the Derby is about 22 football fields. But you got to think about it. It's not just that little track. It's how many times they're like running around it. It's like a mile or something.
How many laps? I thought they only do 1 lap.
No, I think it's like 2 laps, maybe like a lap and a half or something. I can't remember.
I'm looking this up. I think if it was only 1 lap, then that would make sense.
Maybe I'm lying. I might be lying to you. I literally don't remember.
I think it's only 1.
Well, it's big. And it's like a mile.
I am so sick of hearing that phrase in the last 15 minutes. Enough.
Me acting like I've never been there before. I literally watched it.
I know.
Sorry, my bad.
Jesus.
Okay, but it was a long day. It was like I got there at like 10 and they didn't race till 6.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, guys. That's my bad.
All right. So what am I? I'm 3-1 right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hate that record, but here we go. Rain. I'm reading this word for word, so I'm sorry for what I'm about to say. Rain delay? No way. The Derby has never been canceled or postponed because of weather. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Correct. It has never been canceled or postponed because of weather.
Really? Even if there's like lightning?
Yeah, they make those horses go through it all, I guess.
Oh, poor things. All right, how many more? How many more do we?
We can do. Do you want to? There's 3, but we can do 1.
Yeah, let's do 3
more.
more. That's fine.
Okay. The state that produces the most Kentucky Derby winners is Kentucky.
I mean, that would make sense.
It is yay.
That would make the most sense. Like Texas, maybe? I don't even know about the horse racing world, so I couldn't even tell you. But yeah, that makes sense.
The Derby is also known as the Run for the Roses because it used to take place at the Rose Bowl.
Okay, so now you're trying to trick me. Because that also would make sense, but
come on.
No.
It's a big old
reason. I don't think that's the reason why it's called that.
It's called that because of the blanket of roses.
Yeah. Okay.
Which has 400 placed on the horse after they win.
Got it.
Okay, last one. The tallest jockey to ever enter a horse race was over 7 feet tall.
Jockey?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
It's absolutely yay.
What? They're like little shrimps.
Former 7-7 NBA center, I'm going to mess up his name, rode in a charity event in Indiana. So I don't know if that one really counts. I think that's like
that doesn't count. That doesn't count. The tallest jockey is like 5'4".
So I could be a jockey.
Yeah.
I'd be on the tall side.
You actually might be too tall.
Man, maybe I should try it out.
You might be.
I'm terrified. I'm terrified of horses, though. That's my issue.
They're really nice when you just like
realize
that they're just like big puppies.
Yeah, but I saw one bite someone once, and I did not like that.
Yeah, they got some chompers.
It hurts. Certainly do.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I only got one wrong because that last one.
That one doesn't really count. That's not fair.
I'm right on a technicality there. We're not talking like legitimate jockeys. We're talking about.
How are you from Ohio and afraid of horses? I don't see a horse anywhere near me. I look out the window, no horses. Walk down the street, no horses. Only time I ever see a horse is when you go to the game and they're on those like big ones standing out there, and I don't like those ones either.
Also, I feel like Ohio isn't like
there's Amish.
There's farms. But like not where you're from.
Yeah, no, we're like I feel like Cleveland is Cleveland and Ohio is Ohio.
You're like Metro Ohio and not farm Ohio. Yeah, I don't know. Horses are nice. I like horses. I grew up not riding like religiously, but my cousin's grandma has a horse farm and we used to go when we were kids. I love horses. Beside the point completely, but yeah, Kentucky Derby this weekend. Somebody asked if we have any horses that we like. I don't know.
I'll
tell you. I'll tell you 2 minutes before it starts.
There's one that someone's wearing pink, and I like that one. So
I might go with the color. I might go with how cool I think the name is. I did a video yesterday on the names, and one of them is called Track Phantom, which I think is pretty sick.
Like that name.
So I might just stick with him. But that is the extent of my Kentucky Derby analysis for you because I got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing. The only thing I know about the Derby is I got punched in the head by Jack Harlow last year. So
you did. And you know what? That is a story.
It was a great memory.
Treasure forever.
It was a great memory.
I think are we done? Is that it?
I mean, my closing statement is the next time you guys see me, I might be really, really happy or really, really, really unhappy in on a full mode LeBron to Cleveland campaign. So be prepared for the worst.
What was your Jimmy Haslam thing that you wanted to finish off with?
There we go. So he proposed a new stadium, which is outside of the city. Mm-hmm. The Browns going to Brook Park, which is across from the airport. Do you know how much it's going to cost?
A lot of money, probably.
$2.4 billion.
With a B?
With the fat B, yeah.
Oy.
Who's going to pay for that? Maybe the billionaire owner who's giving money away to people for free that don't even deserve it should pay for the stadium. Maybe the billionaire owner of a team that's never won the AFC North.
No, you know they're going to try to get taxpayers.
Right, for sure. Certainly, for sure. Maybe just open up a few more pilot gas stations and then you can get it done, Jimmy. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, man.
That's what I got.
Haslam. What a guy.
Jimmy Haslam.
Yeah, that's it. We're done for this week. This was a fun show.
Yeah, I was out of control. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes we need it. Yeah. But we had a lot of new faces. We had a lot of friends in the chat today, which was fun. Thank you guys for popping on by. I got to run because I got to go watch my hockey team kick the crap out of some Leafs.
Yeah, and I got to go watch my basketball team maybe win a game for the first half and then lose in the second. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah. With that being said, we're done. We'll see you guys next week. Back to normal time next week, though.